Hello, folks. I am speaking to talented wide receiver Kenneth Monroe, who I used to call Velcro hands last year because he catches just about everything that was thrown to him. And we're going to talk about that during this interview. Now, question one. I learned in my research that most of your high school sporting career was spent with a Thornwood Thunderbirds basketball program. Tell me about your hoop days at Thornwood.
I was a hooper first, so I chose basketball over football
Mhm.
during high school, so I luckily focused more on that,
Mhm.
and that pretty well. But then my senior year, I had like a really pretty decent football
Mhm.
season, so I kind of like chose that to pursue after high school.
Mhm.
So it was pretty decent. I like it.
Um, did you like? Okay, this is off the cuff. When the Knicks won the world championship, did you care or?
I mean, not really. It was cool.
You would care more if the Bulls won?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
They
they.
ain't the Bulls though, so yeah.
Yeah, this man, they just need some special. They need some more Horace Grants. They need a. Well, guys like Michael Jordan and Horace Grant and them don't grow on trees,
Nah,
but they need some
we
stars.
gonna be cool. We gonna
Yeah,
be cool.
yeah, you're right. The 2023 season ended up being your first year playing any kind of football at Thornwood, and that was your senior season. In 2023, you caught 15 passes for 134 yards in a run-oriented offense. Tell me about the 2023 Thunderbirds offense and how you felt you fit into that offense.
Well, we couldn't really use our receivers a lot because it was we had little quarterback problems going on, so we didn't have like a specific quarterback, and then sometimes get hurt, so we had to turn into a run heavy. So that's why most of my yards came off special teams, like kick return. So I feel like if he had a more better quarterback situation and stuff, it would have been more of a pass heavy too. But besides that, the season went pretty cool. Besides record wise, it was a decent season, not the best, but I still had a pretty decent season, so it was still cool.
Yes, sir. And that included, you had an 83-yard kickoff return for a touchdown against Riverside Brookfield High in Game 8 of the 2023 season. Tell me about that kickoff return for a TD and how you felt about it at the time.
I was like, I can't believe they actually kicked me the ball. Watching film going on. That was most of my film, so I was surprised they kicked me the ball. But once I did, I saw the hole and I was like, gotta go. So I knew it was a touchdown when I grabbed it.
That kickoff return, 'cause I saw it on tape. I remember they kicked it to you, and then you bent over and you was looking at the coverage. Then you picked up the ball at the 17, and then you ran to your right, and you just like killed it. Nobody was the cheerleaders, the fans. They was going crazy, and it was cold as heck out there too. And they was still running down the field chasing you while you was that kick return. Tell me about how that felt for you as a person to score that play, and it had a crowd and cheerleaders behind you.
And it actually felt pretty great because finally broke one. Honestly, I always come so close, but I think that's the first one I probably broke, and that actually felt great. And just hearing everybody, cheering, it's just good to hear. So, yeah, it was nice.
Yes, sir. 2023, like we talked about, you played wide receiver, kickoff returner, and cornerback for the Thunderbirds. Tell me how it felt to be so important to that 2023 team and to be as versatile a football player as you were for that team.
It felt great, to want to feel used. They need you on the team, so it felt really great. And I kind of felt that with my teammates too. They'll come to me, ask me stuff. I was very cool with my teammates. I was quiet, but I was also kind of a leader too. So like anybody, they always feel comfortable to ask me anything they needed, and I had to answer for them. So I kind of like that. Feeling used and important on the team.
Yes, sir. Give me your true opinion of that 2023 Thunderbirds team from a team standpoint.
I don't know. We had right pieces. It's we just want it all together. That's all. We had key pieces that was good in positions, but as a collective team, we just couldn't get it together. Yeah.
In the when you graduated from Thornwood High in June 2024, what were your career plans?
Honestly, I didn't know if I wanted to do basketball or football. I just really felt like I had a better chance of football. Kind of felt a little natural, So I tried to I'm gonna do football. So yeah.
Okay. In the 2024-2025 school year, which was following your graduation year, what were you involved in as far as school or work or 9-to-5 job working?
I was at a D3 called Manchester, but that didn't really go so well.
Oh.
It's it's okay though. I still work and my path ended up here, and I'm happy that it did.
What made you decide to come all the way from Illinois to attend Los Angeles Valley College?
Honestly, Kayshawn, he the one that he said, yo, you should come out here with me, because he was here the year before that. So he said, be good. You know, I think you do good at for the offense and stuff. You know, that's my boy. I grew up with him, so you know, I trust him. I said, yeah, I'm coming with you.
So, who recruited you to LA Valley College besides Kayshawn?
Coach Nicholas Walker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he also recruited Kayshawn. So when Kayshawn told about me, he started recruiting me, and he said, I can't wait to have you. So you know, that's someone that really helped me out getting here. You know.
I just want to give a shout out to Nick Walker. Thank you for bringing these two brothers here. We need them. In 2025 for LAVC, you were known for your Velcro-like hands, receiving talent, and kickoff return skills. Just like you did at Thornwood in 2023, you handled your business as a receiver and kick returner. Tell me about your first season of college football here last year.
Honestly, at first, you know, I had to, of course, gain people trust. You know, it's my first year, so I had to gain the trust. I had fun though. It was a great season. As the season going on, I started gaining the QB trust, coaches trust, and it started getting more and more fun after that. So I had a good time in my first year of college.
Yes, sir. In Game 5 against Santa Monica was your breakout game as you had 4 catches for 91 yards. Tell me about that game.
Honestly, I just made sure anytime the ball came my way, I came down with it. And thankfully, they trusted me to keep going back to me, you know. And wish we could have, you know, put out the W after that, but it's, you know, it's all good though.
Yes, sir. Question 12. There were 2 contests after that Santa Monica game where your receiving skills were ignored. The Compton and Victor Valley games. What the heck was that about?
Honestly, I don't even know. I had the same question them 2 games. You know, I thought I came off a good game. The next 2 games, I don't really get any looks and targets. I don't know. I'm not really the one, you know, to complain or nothing like that. So I'm kind of like a quiet person. I don't really complain, but I don't know. I'm gonna hope that doesn't happen this year. But yeah, I was actually, you know, confused myself.
Yeah,
but
like
Victor Valley, I did, but that's why I'm happy I played kick return too, though, so I can, you know, still show myself a kick return. At Victor Valley, I had a couple decent kick returns.
Yes, sir. Question 13. Then in games 8 and 9 against Antelope Valley and LA Southwest, respectively, the real Kenneth Monroe stood up and was present. Tell me about those 2 games.
Them 2 games was probably, I had a really fun time that game. Like, I think the Victor Valley game, no, ABC game, I had like 93 yards in the first half, and I felt great. It was like off 3 catches, I felt great. And then the next game, LA Southwest, that's when my family finally came out here, you know, to watch me, so, you know, I had to put on. And I had like 3-4 catches for like 3 touchdowns and like 100-some yards, and it was great, you know, to see my family that supported me and all that. So I'm glad I got to show like that I could be doing this all season.
This is off the cuff, but I've been here since 2021, and ever since 2023, LA Southwest been serving us like French fries, man. They've just been tearing us up. And the last time we beat them before last year was 2022. So I thank you, Joshua, K. White, all y'all for all y'all did in that game, because they would talk stuff to us on the sideline in the game, whatever. I mean, that school's in the hood, so they got gangbangers on that team that be talk. LA Southwest talk. So I thank y'all for helping us beat the brakes off of them last year.
No problem.
In the last game of 2025 against COD, you had a cool 74-yard kickoff return, but again, your receiving talent was ignored in that game. Did that frustrate you at the time, or were you like, you know what, I'm gonna show everyone what time it is with my talent in 2026?
You know, it's always gonna be frustrated in the back of your head, but that game, you know, my brother Josh, he also had a good game. You know, Kayshawn, he had a pretty decent game too. So, you know, seeing them eat, and you know, Cal, he also had a good season. So, you know, seeing them eat, it's like, them are really my brothers. So, like, it's like, you know, it kind of overpowers, you know, the frustration. You know, I get to see them eat. You know, and I'm always gonna want to see them, you know, my brothers eat. So, yes, it's a little frustration, but you know, kind of go away. It goes away at the end. You know.
Thank you for that. What is your major here at LAVC?
Kinesiology.
And how do you plan on using that when you leave here?
Well, I low-key want to, you know, pursue the major and become a travel PT. You know, that's my plan B. You know, if anything work out.
Okay. How good does it feel to have 2 receiver coaches in 2026 after having none last year?
It feels great. I'm actually learning, getting way better. You know, faster than what I did last year. And, you know, they both 2 good coaches, Coach Jackson and Coach King. They're very good coaches, and they're really teaching me a lot and giving me a lot of wisdom and, you know, the IQ and help me get the feel of the game.
Yes, sir. Oh. And last question: what kind of impact are you trying to have for the 2026 Monarchs?
Honestly, I'm just trying to help win games, you know, and help like the younger guys, you know, that just got here, you know, they feel comfortable and just not be afraid to ask questions and just ball out when it's their time to shine, and just honestly just do good for the season, you know.
Yes, sir.
Just do anything I can to help the team win.
All right, folks, that's a quiet but powerful with his talent and with his skills that he's showing the field, Kenneth Monroe. Like I said, you might go a whole week without hearing a word out of him, but when it comes to that practice and game day, he don't play around. I thank you for being here for the years you've been here.
Thank you.
You and K. White, y'all could have, you, K. White, and Josh, y'all could have went to any other school and y'all could be like, you know what, we're gonna dip out. But y'all came back here, and I thank you. We appreciate all 3 of y'all for being here.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.